When a world dies, it doesn't do it in a single day. It dies in pieces.
Grandpa, how was it like before the arcs?
Sit down, child. Let me tell you about your father. Before the arcs, the world had colors. Warm winds, crowded markets. Sand Village, where your father was born. People complained about food prices, not survival. Your father ran through the dunes with the other children, like the sky would never betray us. Back then, nothing felt dangerous. We feared hunger, death, sickness, not machines. If you could have seen Sand Village as I did, you'd swear we lived in paradise. But even paradise cracks, and those cracks appeared in the sky. The clouds stopped moving. Shadows stretched longer than they should. A strange humming vibrated above the ridges. People pretended nothing was wrong. Humans are good at pretending. But your father, even as a boy, he saw the fear in the adult's eyes. The first arc struck the west ridge. The sound tore the sky open. Then another, and another. Metal fell from the heavens like rain, and the world ended. I grabbed your father. We ran through fire, dust, bodies. The machines didn't chase, they cleansed. Your father saw men crushed, friends lost, and he kept running. That day he learned the sky didn't belong to us anymore. We hid underground. We dug with our bare hands, days without light, weeks without comfort, years without hope. Speranza wasn't a city. It was a wound stitched shut. But your father, he grew inside that darkness. Child, you've only seen the surface as it is today. Silent, cold, empty. But you don't know what it became in those first years, after the arcs took the sky. The world above didn't die quickly. It rotted, like a fruit left in the sun. The machines didn't just kill, they changed everything. The arcs scraped the ground with their claws, digging trenches across the desert, searching for metal, heat, movement, life. Sand Village, known as Buried City, our home, was swallowed in a single season. Months passed, then years, and slowly the machines began building. You've never seen it, but the arcs carve the earth with precision. They build towers of steel and bone, bridges that lead nowhere, structures humming with energy we don't understand. The world above belongs to them now. When you look at the dunes, you see sand. When I look, I see the skeletons of cities. Child, the surface you dream of isn't a place for dreams anymore. It became a battlefield before your father ever fired his first bullet. Child, machines were not our only enemy. Hunger changes people. Fear turns neighbors into murderers. The hunger wars, that's what we called them. Your father fought machines, and he fought humans too. He lost friends. He saved others. He carried bodies and buried home. But your father didn't break. Every raid he led fed families. Every extraction bought us time. Every bullet carried purpose. He became a raider, not by choice, but because someone had to.
Grandpa, what happened to him?
Episode 2, child. Let me tell you about the raid. The one that made your father a legend.